I don't think people would have myths about utopia if it was possible to make a utopia. But you can make your reality as nice as you like it, or you can make your reality anything that you want. Put your mind to it. So having a try at utopia. Or Garden of Eden, maybe. People ask, what can I do? There's all, the world's coming to an end. What can I do? And you can produce for yourself. You can be a producer instead of a consumer. Provide your own food, provide your own energy, provide your own water. I think that the ecological crisis that is happening at the moment is largely a result of people having lost contact with the earth and with nature. I think there's probably no better way for people to reconnect with the earth and with the bounty of the earth than through gardening, producing their own food, eating food from their garden. It's an amazing feeling to go into a garden and gather one's food and watch the seasons move through one's garden and the different foods that come with the different seasons. Yeah, I think if people did that, things could change.
I call my philosophy of building natural building. It's a natural process of building, using natural materials, freestyling, no plans, very creative and in the moment. And I very like the idea of building my own house with my own hands for the purpose that I need it for, and it will last for as long as that purpose. So it'll last for 20 years. If I get kids, and I build on a bit. And then I don't think my kids would particularly want to live in my house. I know I don't particularly want to live in my parents' house, so it will then decay and return back to the earth, and the forest will then grow over it. Again, using natural materials, the woods from wood yards, skew poles. The skewer the better, the more challenging, the more interesting it comes out, the more surprising. And I'm finding it very much a process of, as I'm building my shell to my tortoise self, I'm learning a lot about myself in the process. I find it very much an external me.
Finn's been brought up to love nature. He's been brought up close to spirit. He's never had religion, and he's also not had TV and things like that. He knows about them, he's aware of them, but I've tried to teach him more about like the essence of things. I've tried to teach him to be kind and gentle, not worry about things that are real, not really things of the world.
Not like about monsters.
And scary things. Yeah, he knows about all that stuff. But I'm trying to teach him about things that are real, what I consider real and true and beautiful, because there's precious little of that left in the world.
I don't see borders and nationalities. I'm into building bridges, not walls, and this concept of this is my nation, so I'm going to fight for it, or no. No, I've spent a lifetime observing conflicts and competition, and now my path is cooperation, so that's basically what I do, is I cooperate with everybody, and I make everybody right. Like when I'm centered and I'm talking to someone and I see that they want to be right, hey, I'll make you right. And being right is probably, well, isn't that what wars are all about? Like, I want to be right, and I'm willing to kill you to be right. So, no, I'll make you right. It doesn't cost me anything. And somewhere, somebody once said, would you rather be right or be happy? I choose the latter. Thank you. Most of the people on this planet are affected greatly by the media. And the media the total coverage of the media is to give you information so that you'll follow a certain belief system. And so the only thing that the media is going to show you is things that go along on that line to make you believe that. I mean, like, have you ever heard of media say, hey, there's peace for years now here? Because that's not what they're selling. They're selling war, they're selling fear, it's easy to control people when they're fearful, much easier. So, that basically is what they're doing. And I'm a born-again anarchist as well as a born-again permaculturist. And my form of anarchy is become totally self-sufficient. When you are self-sufficient, there is no need for government in your life, right? So, I'm talking, you birth your children, you bury your dead, you grow your food, you build your shelter, you handle your responsibility. Government only comes in when you abdicate your personal responsibility. Oh, I don't think I'll teach my kids. The school system takes over. I don't think I'll take care of my parents. Social Security takes over. So you live in third world countries and you see how it is with third world people. They have extended families. The children and the families get a chance to see how other people resolve conflicts, not just a mother and a father in a nuclear family, like laying their pathology down on these poor kids that have no other recourse. So in extended families, kids have a chance to spread out laterally.
Now, as a human, I find it a little bit embarrassing when I look around what we've created. I don't feel embarrassed in the sheer genius that's gone into human creation, but just that a lot of it's ugly, environmentally unfriendly. We could have turned our genius to creating a far more beautiful world for ourselves, whilst cooperating with the planet. We have a common enemy, and that common enemy is the slow devastation of our own planet. But humans, I mean, we have globalism, yet the main proponents of globalism are still fighting wars, you know. But there is a global objective that we can embrace, and that is fixing our planet. Actually getting together and fixing it, because we're not going anywhere else. You know, we look at pictures that come back now from Mars, and Saturn, and Jupiter, and they're pretty, but they'd be beastly places for us to live. And yet this is the perfect planet for people, and we're squandering it. We've got to fix it.
So if 10 billion people are going to share this planet, then where are they all going to live and how? I've traveled around our world. I've seen that there's no longer fresh drinking water in India and Thailand. Farmers have told me how our weather patterns are changing too quickly. We all know that the polar ice caps are melting, and when they do, they say that the sea level will rise high enough to consume our low-lying cities. But the question is, where will all those people go? How will we sustain ourselves when the earth turns away from us? How will we build our homes, or grow our food, or make soap, or spin wool? And most importantly, how will we do all of that peacefully?
Walk with me, stranger. Tell me your concerns, for I see deep within you a heart that yearns. Why are you so sad? What makes you angry? Why do you wake up at night with a head full of worries? Is it the injustice? Is it the war? Is it the rich? Is it the poor? Is it because you aren't accepted for who you are? Or is it because you are adorned for who you are not? Or is it the buzz in your head or the noise on the street? Is it your own selfishness or a world of greed? Are you afraid of the truth? Would you rather hear lies about pollution and death and nature's cries? Are you happy within? Are you happy without? Are you hopeless or just looking for a way out? Dear stranger, don't you concern yourself with so much, for every stranger I meet feels just as lost. The solution is easy. The answer is clear. Be kind. Be simple. Be innocent. Be authentic. Be